Hi guys, and welcome to this week's Alakazam Video Blog. So David, we're back.
We are indeed, and it's an exciting week this week.
It is an exciting week. First of all, I do want to apologise to everyone. Last week on the vlog, we did say that we were launching the pre-order or our trailer for my new product on Tuesday.
Yes.
And
you were wrong.
I was wrong, and the fact is I didn't know I was wrong until 5 minutes before the launch time.
Actually, you cancelled a night out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you were, no, got to stay in for it.
So the idea is our distributor has set the date that this is going to go live.
Yeah.
So they gave me the date, and as per usual, because I hadn't given the date to Jenny, it was just left up here. So I'm on Skype speaking to my distributor and saying, oh, exciting times, it's going live. And she said to me, yeah, really excited about that. I'm going, oh, getting close now. And she's going, yeah, it's getting close. And I think to myself, well, you're not as excited as I am. So I'm sitting indoors while you're all out doing whatever you're doing, and I've missed out on it. So it comes to 5 minutes before I'm ready to send the email out, and I said, finger on the button. Said, you're a bit early. In fact, you're 2 days early. So that's when I realised it was actually going live on Thursday, which is hopefully tonight if you're watching this on the night that this is going live.
Yeah.
So today on this vlog, you are going to see the premiere of the Butterfly Effect trailer. Do we speak a bit about the Butterfly Effect now?
Yeah, I think now's a good time.
Yeah?
Definitely, yeah. Tell us, I suppose, we're about to see the trailer, so let's not talk about the effect, I guess, the ending and that.
Well, I'll tell you what, let's put the trailer on. Okay. Let's hit with the trailer straight away.
Alright, let's do it now.
I'm Peter Nardi, and this is the Butterfly Effect. This is my go-to effect if I ever really want to fry a spectator or a magician. After a totally random and impossible looking selection procedure, you have predicted the outcome with 100% accuracy. Now for the best bits. The Butterfly Effect has no multiple outs. It uses a regular deck which may be borrowed. It's totally self-working, and your prediction is in plain sight from the very beginning. I'm going to try and show you a little experiment I've been doing, and it's all based around the butterfly effect.
Okay.
The idea or the notion that a butterfly can flap its wings in one side of the world or on one side of the world, and on the other side it can cause a hurricane.
Ooh, okay.
So one small change will basically change the outcome. Okay. Now some people believe in fate. Some people believe that whatever decisions or whatever's supposed to happen will always happen. Some people believe that their decisions, their free will, is relevant to what happens at the end. And what camp do you sit in? The free will or the fate?
Fate.
Fate?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to try something out. In fact, we're going to give these a little mix up. Cut the deck any way you like.
There.
Okay. Do me a favour, just give them a shuffle for me.
Okay.
You good?
Yeah.
And drop them back on top. And I'm going to let you choose the value. Jokers are wild, so it can be anything, ace through to king.
7.
7. So 6 cards face down and a 7th card face up. Okay, so if we were going to go with fate, then you would have to deal 11 cards. But I'm going to give you 3 chances to use free will, thus determining the whole outcome of this effect.
Right.
So do you want to stick with Jack, which is 11, or would you like to change it?
I'm going to change it.
To what value?
9.
9. Brilliant. 7. Do you want to keep the 7? This is your last chance to change, or
I'm going to keep it.
You're going to keep it?
Yeah.
Go. 5.
And I can't go anymore.
You can't go anymore. So 5 is the outcome. You had complete control. You dealt down all the cards. You chose what numbers you were going to deal to, and we ended up on 5.
Yeah.
Now, do you believe that was totally random? Do you believe that was free will took control and gave you this random outcome of the 5 of spades?
Yeah, absolutely.
See, whereas I believe in fate, I believe if it's destiny, then it will always happen.
That is awesome.
So that was the trailer.
That is it. That's the butterfly effect.
It is awesome. I think you showed me this, was it a few years ago, and then you showed it again when you started lecturing, and it is just such a great piece of falling magic.
Yeah, it's something I came up with, a butterfly effect. It must have been around about 10 years ago, something like that. And it's one of those effects that I never dreamt of releasing.
Yeah.
It was something that if I was ever going to put a book together, and I started work on a book, as you know, about 2 years ago, I'm still on the second page. So seeing as that's most probably never going to come round, unless someone's going to write it for me, it's one of those tricks that I always say there's a bit of a magician fooler.
Yeah.
Now, on the trailer, I do the presentation with the Joker, which, to be fair and to give credit, was your idea, because when I was, last year I'd done some lectures with Leo Schmetzers, and I haven't lectured in years. It's not something that I really do at the moment. Maybe in the years to come I'll start, or start again, but I haven't really done many. And when I was going through routines for my lecture, I thought to myself, well, I really want to put the butterfly effect in, because I've performed it loads.
Yeah.
I've only explained it to 2 or 3 people, or a handful of people, and I wanted to put it into the lecture because I feel it's really, really strong.
Yeah.
And I come up with this whole presentation of, you know, the butterfly effect and the fate and the free will. And my usual presentation was literally to do it on the fly. I would write a prediction on a business card and put the prediction down. And I remember showing it to you, and you come up with the idea of having the Joker as the reveal, which to me I think is perfect, and it really adds that extra bit, because they're not expecting it. If I've written something on a business card, they're expecting, you know, my prediction, but they don't really know where this effect is going.
Yeah.
So in the pack with Butterfly Effect, you get the DVD where I teach you the routine plus different versions of the routines and different ways to utilise the method. You get 2 of the reveal cards, which we've had custom printed, so they'll both be different, so you can repeat it with different outcomes. I've also got a parlour version, which uses larger cards, which look like something you would buy from not a magic shop as in Alakazam, but a magic shop that sells crystals and you know, spiritual bits. So it looks like that old, you know, the old font and like a fortune telling card. So you get on the disc, you get the PDF of the artwork, so you can print that out, age it, and laminate it.
As well.
Yeah, and that artwork design goes to my friend sort of Moz, who done those for me.
I will just say, going back to the fact that you never really had the intention to release it. It was when you were lecturing, and everyone after watching it was like, I want that one, the butterfly one. Can I get the butterfly one? And you're like, well, you know. And then Tatanus.
I had Tatanus round. Tatanus was staying with me for a few days, and we were sort of just jamming, showing each other tricks. And I did the butterfly effect, and I honestly thought I'd shown him before anyway. Yeah. But I did it on him, and it totally blew his mind, and he had no idea. And when I explained the method to him and the principle behind it, he just sort of went crazy, and he kept saying to me, look, you've got to release it. And I was saying, I don't really know about releasing it. It's something I was saving for lectures and stuff like that. And he finally convinced me to release it. And he came up with a fantastic idea. You know, and even though if you tell me an idea, I can usually sort of come up with different ways to do it and different methods. For me, if I come up with an idea, it's hard to, once you've got that in your mind, it's hard to sort of think outside of what you've already come up with.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And it's sort of a bit of a creative block that we get.
And a fresh set of eyes can take it in, and you've done that many times. I hit a block as well, and you'll take it completely in a different direction.
And it's because when you're creating, you've got your target, your goal, and when you hit it, you sort of just put the brakes on, whereas someone else watches it and goes, oh, like you did with the Joker. Oh, you know what would be great with that? And it makes sense. And Tatanus come up with a very clever little addition to this. Now, the addition Tatanus came up with was after we filmed the DVD. But don't despair, because inside you will receive a card as well as the DVD, and on that card you don't have to watch any streaming video or anything. On the card it tells you exactly what his idea is, and you get an extra little gimmick, which makes it a no-brainer.
That's great.
And it's really, really cool. So I want to thank Tatanus for that, because to me it allows the trick a bit more freedom as well. You know,
I would just say as well, you mentioned that this was something you saved the full magicians, but we were out a couple of weeks ago, we went for a curry, and you done this on lay people, and the reaction was superb. I mean, it's not just a magician.
Oh yeah.
It is a great working piece as well, and it
really
builds.
it really is, and it's one of those things. It's a performance piece. It's not one of those quick things like Sharpie through card where it's a bang bang piece of visual. It's more of a performance piece, and I put a bit more performance into it, and all about their choices, you know, letting them make the choice. Do you want to go with a number? Do you want to change the number? It's got to appear to them that they've had, and they truly have got the freedom that start changing.
Yeah, that's what's great.
And it's got to appear really random, and they've truly got to believe it's random for it to have the impact that it's got. The other good thing about it is, because of what it's actually doing, if you wanted to use it as part of a larger, let's say a one ahead type routine, you've already got your outcome before you've started. So that's your... Does that make sense?
Yeah.
There's various ways you can use it, but this is it. It is the butterfly effect. Everything you need is going to come in here. You've got the DVD, you've got your reveal cards, there's the PDF for the parlour version, and you get that extra little idea by Tatanus. There's really not much more to say about it. It's something that I use all the time. It's something that I've blown the minds of a lot of top magicians with, as well as, like you said, loads of lay people. But it's due for release. The release date will be next Thursday the 9th.
Yeah.
So if you pre-order this from Alakazam Magic, it will be dispatched to you on the 9th, which is next Thursday. Yeah. And remember, you get free worldwide shipping no matter where you are in the world. So that's really it. I can't really...
No, it's great.
I hate really talking about my products, but...
No, it is superb. You know, you've seen the trailer now, you know what the effect is. It is what you see. You're going to absolutely love it. And that is Peter Nardi's butterfly effect.
One more thing to add.
Yes.
Totally self-working.
Yes, there you go. One of the key points, and we left it right to the end.
Totally self-working.
Totally self-working, very practical, awesome piece of magic, the butterfly effect.
Right, so now for something slightly different. This is more of a...
awareness.
An awareness section.
Yeah. Brand new section, which will be here 1 week.
I'll tell you a little story that happened here at Alakazam about... It was about a year and a half ago. So I was here on a Saturday. A young guy come in, a young kid, and said, I just bought Sharpie through card.
Yeah.
I've had it for 2 weeks, and it's looking really rough. So I said, okay, you know, have you got it with you? And honestly, he gave me the gimmick, and it looked like it had been in the washing machine. I mean, it was awful. Yeah. But I felt really embarrassed, because as you know, I've been working with Rob Bromley for 25 years. The quality of this gimmick was terrible. Everything about it was misaligned. I had never seen a piece of Rob Bromley's work this bad.
Yeah.
So I honestly felt just really embarrassed. So I instantly gave him a new one.
Yeah. And
said, you know, there you go, we'll replace it with that. I apologised. Also, the hole was the wrong size. It was just wrong.
Yeah.
So I gave him one, and then he went out, come back into the shop and said, oh, and there's the DVD. Because I gave him like a whole fresh one. He just gave me the gimmick, so he gave me the DVD. It's only after about 15 minutes. I don't know if you were in the shop or Andy was in the shop. Or...
No, I wasn't in there, but on Monday you showed me.
Yeah. So it was only after he'd gone about 15 minutes. I'm looking at the packaging and I'm thinking, it's just something, I look a bit blurry in those photos.
Yeah.
And it's actually a counterfeit product. Now, one of these is genuine and one of them is counterfeit. If you've got them side by side, it's very easy to tell when you look at the photos, because one of them is blurred, the other one isn't. But
not by a huge amount.
No.
Yeah.
But that is it. They've got everything to a T. I mean, you can see on the DVD that it's all blurred. But if you were to purchase this off of eBay or wherever for a cheap price, you would not know this isn't the original.
No, yeah, exactly. Yeah, you think you got a bargain and you've got the exact product that you were looking and hoping for. And even on the pictures, where, you know, if you're buying something on eBay, you check what you're going to get, even in the pictures, that would, in your mind, make you believe you're going to receive
the proper thing. The packaging is the same. The gimmick looks the same. The DVD looks the same. I mean, it's slightly blurred and this is burnt rather than pressed, which ours are pressed.
Yeah.
But in all intents and purposes, they look like the same product.
Yeah.
Yet one is sold by us and it's manufactured by us, and the other one is a counterfeit product.
And we're not going to get the gimmick out, obviously, to expose it, but it is appalling.
Yeah.
You know, that's the main thing here, is you're not going to get the quality of gimmick, and you're not going to be able to achieve the final effect because of the way it's made. So you just got to be so careful when purchasing magic.
Yeah, and it's not only, you know, it's not only this trick. I've had infinity wallets, I've had extractors. The extractor was made completely wrong. It didn't even work.
Yeah.
The infinity wallet was such bad quality. I mean, it was really, really bad. So all we're saying, we just want to make you aware that there are counterfeits on the market. So if you find a deal online that looks too good to be true, chances are it is. So what I would suggest is always purchase your magic, if you can, from a recognised magic store, someone you know. And I know we've got an eBay store, we've got an Amazon store. Obviously, whatever you purchase via Alakazam will always be from Alakazam. So whoever you decide to purchase from, make sure it's a company you know, and if it is cheap, chances are you're going to get one of these poor quality things. And what really upsets me is the fact that a lot of people may have bought this version, believing it's ours,
write a bad review.
Yeah. You know, and that's the thing. So I just wanted to make you aware of that. It was Jenny that saw these and said you should tell the people on the guys on the vlog, because it's worth showing you that these are out there. It's not just, you know, big companies that get their stuff counterfeited. We do, the magic industry does.
And the detail that have gone into it is you're not just receiving it in a Gripsol bag. I mean, you would believe that is, you know, what we sell. Yeah. So yeah, it's just to bring it to your attention, but I think it's important to know. So there you go.
Right, it is a short vlog this week because I am going to be performing a trick straight after this, but I thought it was time to reveal the winner. And this was easier than last week.
Yeah, we had lots of people respond to this one, so that's always good to see. And just to remind you that it was Annex If Jolly Noble. Annex If Jolly Noble.
And the product was Flexion by John Allen.
Perfect.
And for those of you that don't know what Flexion is, we're going to drop the trailer in right now.
Is your name Claire? How did I possibly know that? Claire. 2 keys, you can choose either one.
Done.
That one, okay, you can take it, you can take it.
No hesitation.
I was going to suggest maybe a school person, a celebrity, you know straight away someone that you hate. That's great, okay, I'll take the pen back. What I'd like you to do onto that key is to write the initials, and this will be so easier for you, of someone that you love. To write the initials of someone that you absolutely love. She was well ahead of me there. So what I'd like you to do, can I borrow your hand, okay? And with your other hand, just cup the keys like that. Okay? We'll start off nice, and I want you to think happy thoughts about the person that you love. Just some happy thoughts, and send those happy thoughts down your arms into the hand. You'll feel a little bit of warmth in there. Now we're going to have some fun, because I'd like you to think some negative thoughts towards the person that you hate. Okay, imagine causing them some physical harm. Okay, maybe breaking their arm, if that would be fine. Oh, okay. Just imagine breaking their arm and send those negative thoughts down your arms into your hands. Okay, have just a little peek, just a little peek for a second. Anything happening? Open up, have a look, see if anything's starting to happen. Anything happening? Have a look. Open up. Yep. Oh, I think so.
Starting to happen.
Good. Now open up just a little bit, see if anything's happening. Close your hands.
My God.
Something's happening?
Yeah.
Have a little look inside. We'll have a look. Let's see if anything's happened. Open up. Let's have a look. This is the key. This is SH. You liked that person, didn't you? JN, you didn't really like. Let's have a look. This is the AW. This is the one you hated, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's definitely a little bit spooky in there. This is MM.
This is supremely spooky.
Let's open up your hand. Just have a little bit of it.
Look at that! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Can I see?
It's rising in my hand!
So, who is the winner?
Right, the winner this week is Sebastian Vulcan.
Sebastian. Well done, mate. Congratulations.
So all you need to do, Sebastian, is send us an email to sales@alakazam.co.uk to claim your prize, and a flexion by John Allen will be winging its way to you.
Perfect. So let's set this week's
competition. I have that right here.
Okie dokes. I haven't actually seen this yet, so. Okay, cool.
So we have Sincerely Drab, Spiders Crash.
And I don't actually know what this is, because I was on the phone a minute ago when you were doing this, so I have no idea what you're about to win.
This is a good one. I will say it's the name of the product,
Yeah.
plus the creator or who it's by.
Okay.
All right. And this is a particularly good anagram. This is a money can't buy an anagram this good. Okay, Sincerely Drab, Spiders Crash.
Okay. I have no idea. So good luck with that one. If you know the answer, email it in. Do not Facebook it.
Yeah.
Okay, or Twitter it. Email it in to sales@alakazam.co.uk. That's the only way you can enter this competition.
Yeah, and put in the subject line vlog competition, and next week we'll draw out the winner and they will receive whatever product this is referring to. Once more, Sincerely Drab, Spiders Crash.
I'm going to have a go at this one as well, see if I can work it out without being told.
Right.
Probably won't be able to, but there we go.
David.
Yes.
I've been watching a programme on TV called Lucky Man. It's actually a series that's on about some guy that has a bracelet, and whatever he does, he just wins at. He's like the luckiest guy in the world.
Right.
You're smiling as if I'm making this up. It's
Yeah, I
actually
haven't
true.
actually seen that.
No, it is actually
Right.
true. And I thought to myself, wouldn't it be great to be that lucky?
Right.
And the fact is, I tried it, not with a bracelet, but I got a coin, flipped up, thought heads, landed heads. I got some dice, rolled them, thought 7, landed 7.
Let's go Vegas.
Let's go Vegas. Well, I thought to myself, I'm going to try the hardest piece of luck ever, which is with a deck of cards.
Right.
Okay. I'm going to give myself the odds of only 1 out of 52, where I'm going to give you the odds of 51 out of 52. So the odds are seriously stacked in your favour.
Yeah.
Let me tell you how this is going to work. I shuffled up a deck of cards. I've got no idea what the order is, but they're in here. Every one of the cards, there's 52 different cards. So each card is in a different location.
Yeah.
Inside my wallet, I've got a £5 note with a prediction attached to it. If the card I've predicted is not at the number that you're going to tell me in a moment, you get to take away the £5.
Yeah.
Okay? But if it is at the number, I get to keep it.
Right.
Now the fact is, you know, you've got 51 chances of me getting this wrong. Because I've got no idea what order these cards are in.
Yeah.
You've got no idea. And I don't know what number you're going to give me. And at the moment, you don't know what number you're going to give me. So in your mind, I want you to think of any number between 1 and 52.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What number you got?
15.
15. You sure?
Yeah.
There's no way I could have known you were going to choose number 15.
No.
Okay. And you don't know what card is in position 15.
No, I don't.
Before we go any further, I'm going to place the bet here.
Okay.
Because I'm willing, if I don't get this right,
Yeah.
to give you that £5 note.
All right.
And my business card as a souvenir.
I'll take the fiver.
But inside this box, as I said, we have got 52 different cards. You take hold of them. Spread them out on the table. I want you to make sure that they are just a randomly shuffled deck. Have a quick scan over them to make sure there are no duplicate cards. I'm sure there isn't. It should be a regular deck.
Yeah, not that I can see.
Yep. Okay, square them up. And I want this to be as fair as possible. So hold the deck face up in your hand so everyone can see what's going on. I want you to deal 14 cards onto the table.
Yeah.
And then the 15th card just deal to one side so we know that's yours.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Okay. So you chose 15, which gave you randomly the Queen of Spades.
Correct.
If you would have chose 14, you would have got the 3 of Clubs. If you would have chose 16, you would have got the 4 of Diamonds. Just make sure, now you know what that card is, just make sure that there are no other Queen of Spades in the pack.
Yeah, no.
No? Have a little check there.
Yeah, no, it all looks...
Okay, so there is no other Queen of Spades in the pack. That was a free choice out of 52.
Yeah.
Over here, like I said, I'd written a prediction. And my prediction says, I knew you would choose that card.
Right,
And to
okay.
be honest, you chose that card. You didn't choose this card, this card, this card, this card, or this card, this card, this card. You chose that card. And that's what I predicted.
You're a miracle worker.
Yeah, but I knew you wouldn't be impressed with that.
Right.
And I did say I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. So on the £5 note, I actually wrote a prediction. And the prediction does actually say the Queen of Spades. Let me show you that to the camera.
That is wicked. I love that.
Right, guys, for those of you that do not know what this effect was I just performed, it was a version of the Grail. It was one of my versions of the Grail. I do explain a version very similar on here, on the actual disc. Now, this is something I have done for many years, and to prove it, look at the state of that.
Yeah.
You can tell that that's been in my wallet for a good few years.
Yeah.
But it's, honestly, to me, the Grail, we've had it on the vlog before, but I just wanted to show this version of it because this is a version, and I believe on the disc, I haven't watched the disc for a long time, but I believe I talk about it being an impromptu version, i.e. if you carry this in your wallet, you can set up with any deck, so you can borrow a deck and do it. So I believe, and I don't think I talk about notes on there, I talk about photographs.
Right, but you just apply the notes to it.
Yeah.
Well, I think this is just a good example, really, of, you know, Magic comes out so quickly these days that people kind of want to learn the effect they see on the trailer. So they throw the DVD and they watch the first trick, and then that's it, they go and perform it. Whereas there are lots of hidden gems on these DVDs like this. People will now be picking up the Grail DVD and putting it in to learn this routine.
Yeah.
And I think it's important, like with all of our stuff especially, that we always add bonus routines.
Yeah.
Constantly. So yeah, just make sure you're checking your account, because obviously we have the code system now, which is brilliant every time we have a new routine. But yeah, lots of hidden gems amongst the DVDs.
So that is the Grail Gold by Mike Rose, but that was my impromptu handling, I think it's on here as. So you can literally carry this in your wallet and you can go with this from a borrowed deck. So they're in stock now, and that is the Grail Gold. Right, so that's it for this week. I think that's a shorter vlog, but a very exciting one for me because we got the butterfly effect. Once again, one of my favourite tricks of all time, the Grail Gold. And that's really about it. You're away next week, so I think it will be me and Andy on the vlog. and we will see these lovely people. I'll see them next week. You'll see them in 2 weeks' time.
I will indeed. So make sure you do me a favour while I'm away and subscribe here so that you can see every video that we do. Andy will be with you next week.
Yep.
And I will see you in a couple of weeks' time. So thank you so much again for your support, guys, and we'll see you soon on the Alakazam Video Blog.